I've been asked by a lot of people on how do you check cam timing on an engine. This might be needed in the case of a rebuilt engine that is down on power and you're wondering whether or not they did that right at the machine shop. So the first thing we need to do is verify the timing mark on the harmonic balancers, because they will slip and be inaccurate. With the number 1 and number 4 pistons at top dead center, we put in a little gauge here, but you don't need that. You can use a screwdriver. What you're going to watch is by turning the engine back and forth near top dead center, you're going to see that gauge go up and down, going down now, coming back up, keep going back down again. Now we're going to try and split the difference, get that gauge at the very hottest spot, okay? And we're going to pause the video at this point. Well, no, I'm going to take a look at the front timing mark. This is an early engine, so we don't have timing marks on the timing cover, but this is a dual pulley. It has marks for both early and late style. Now we're going to look at the bottom of the engine and see where the timing marks are. Now you can clearly see that the TDC mark on the pulley is lined up with the TDC mark of the engine. This is the critical first step before going any further. These harmonic balancers will break, the rubber ring will break, and that mark will be moving around to different spots. That needs to be verified before you go any further. Now we're going to start rocking the valves on number 4 cylinder and do the same thing. We want to see one go up and one go down, and as he turns that wrench in 2 different directions, we want to find the dead center point where they're both at the same height. Takes a little bit of fiddling. Use a breaker bar on the crankshaft, not a ratchet. You want to be able to go back and forth quickly. And now we've got about rock of the two valves all the way up. This can be done on cylinder 4 compression or cylinder 1 compression. It doesn't matter. For this purposes, we're using the rock of the cylinder number 4, which is not the compression stroke. Or is it? Number 1 on this engine is at the compression stroke. Now we're going to go look at the timing mark again. And what do you know? This timing chain is perfectly in time, and this engine will run just fine. And that's all there is to it.